Hey guys, Kush here with Exerscribe TV, and today I want to talk to you about the minimum effective dose of exercise. So exercise, there's a kind of a misconception around how much is too much in terms of exercise or how much is too little. Let's first talk about the too little side of things. The first thing I want you to understand is that I want to give you permission to do less. If you don't have time to do your full workout, one push-up is better than no push-ups. One squat is better than no squat. So always try to make time to do at least something, because the consistency and the repetition is what's going to lead to results in the long run. It creates kind of a domino effect. The second thing is that exercise has kind of a minimum baseline effective dose, almost like a drug. You have to get a minimum amount for you, and everyone's a little bit different, but that effective dose in terms of days per week is about 5 days per week. That's the magic number when it comes to resistance training. The problem is most people actually overtrain, and it's not in terms of how many days per week they overtrain. A lot of people go into the gym, sign up for a gym membership, and they assume that exercise is so simple that I can't screw it up. That's what everyone always tells me. They come in, they sign up, they get their membership, and they think, oh, I'm just gonna, I don't need a trainer, I'm gonna do my own thing. And that shows me that's the assumption that person has. And you have to be careful, because what happens is when you go out there and you just kind of aimlessly go and roam out on the workout floor and do your old routine or kind of make it up as you go, you can actually degress. You can actually go backwards. And the reason why is because you're walking in with all kinds of postural and mechanical stressors. So you're coming in with kind of a flexed thoracic spine, depressed rib cage, rotated pelvis. You're basically coming in with a very, very poor foundation. If your foundation is really, really weak and not robust, and you end up adding load and resistance on top of it, not only does it degrade your tissues, which could lead to injury, but it literally taxes the central nervous system. Your nervous system, your brain goes into this startle response. It goes into this higher threat mode. And that actually tells basically all your hormones to produce the wrong hormones. So your body says, instead of producing all the muscle building, fat building hormones, I'm going to produce the opposite. And so that's why you'll see a lot of people in the gym who do the same things over and over, that their bodies never change. They either stay the same or sometimes go backwards with their results. So like I said, when you go into the gym, either get with a trainer and see if you can find out what your specific movement dysfunctions are, or send us an email and we'll try to point you in the right direction and give you some ideas in terms of how to assess your posture and find out what your baselines are and some simple corrective exercises you can do to strengthen your foundation before going out there and hitting it hard in the gym. Thanks for tuning in today. See you next week on Exerscribe TV. See you soon.